So, what now?
Okay, guys, welcome to the podcast that
we just had nothing to say. Nothing to say.
welcome to the podcast that we came up with randomly at 3 a.m. This is a good idea, trust me. Yeah, these are my two friends, Dockside and Boxwood.
So in the right corner, he loves 1225. He hates Amtrak. It's SCG.
That's me.
How was that?
Dockside, are you gonna exist or not, bro?
I was like, are you going to exist yet, or are you not going to exist yet?
No, I'm not going to exist.
Say words, bro.
Because I honestly don't know what to say.
We have to make an episode, bro. This is a horrible first episode.
Those will buff out, right?
Yeah. We can meme this later on down the line. Anyways, so
Okay.
This is like a story time type thing, you know. We're just gonna tell you
As
about,
much story time as we can get before we just start saying random crap.
you know, like who shoved the pencil down the toilet or whatever. Anyways, we're keeping these videos as PG-13 as possible without
No, we're
throwing.
not.
Yes, we
We're
are.
not.
We have to, or else.
No, we're gonna make a slip up at one point. Trust.
Well,
We're going to at one point.
Yeah. We are. Trust.
Hopefully that one time isn't now.
frick. Anyways, yeah. So we're just gonna tell you about our buffoonery that we do in games, and that's the entire premise of this entire thing. So, yeah.
Starting with the time I punted El Wee Wee off the tracks using ball.
Oh boy, let's tell them that story. Let us tell them that story.
So basically, we like to do something in like retro western called manhunts. So I think SCG, you were running with El Wee Wee.
Yeah, I went to
Yours on the
port,
run with,
and I got El Wee Wee.
I don't.
and I think I saw you like kind of where the farm is, or it's like we like to call it the cornfield of lagginess.
Where the Moo Moo
Yeah,
cows spawn.
because I'm the one
Yeah.
who named that because because before I swap to like a new better PC, the moment I go near or looked at it, my PC just lags itself whenever I look at
Essentially.
the cornfield. Yes, it just essentially exploded.
And I saw like freaking the SCG there, and I was like, hey, there he is. So I charge at him, and I think I hit the switch to where he was slightly up in the air. I punt him with ball stick. He flies, like comes off the rails, and he's just in the dirt.
You know, Thompson French style. Yeah.
I did not know where was I during this time. Like, I do not know where was I.
You were still at
Like,
Drywater.
You look like that one scene from like the CGI era where just Toby's just off the tracks to the side
Yeah, for no reason.
for no reason. That was like,
I have another one. What about the time that we poorly recreated the Casey Jones crash?
oh, I was just about to get to that
Yes,
one.
with Craig.
I
with
was
Craig. Let me tell my
Yeah, so
side.
we had
Okay, so before we were with, I think we were doing this with another person named Craig
yeah.
to recreate it.
So I had Casey. We were driving down. I think you and Craig got a bunch of
Yeah, we got a bunch of
boxcars
boxcars from
from-
the interchange at Port, and then we went down that one line where that station's still being finished. It's not finished, by the way.
It's still not finished.
Yeah, they never touched it.
And then I just kick them in the balls, proverbially, with Casey.
Yeah,
Both
we fell off the rails sideways.
like everything was sideways except for like all the other rail cars, except for one mail car. It was on its side.
Yeah.
Dead.
R.I.P. mail car.
R.I.P. mail car. Oh, what if we talk about that time we flung Tumble?
Oh yeah, and then we made him right on the road, and then we stabbed him. Okay, so basically, there's this engine in Retro Western that's like an 020, you know.
It's as weird as it sounds.
Game Pass engine. It's a Game Pass engine.
Yeah.
So
it's
first we managed to get him into like there's like a little log area like beside his spawn. So if you stand on the drive wheels of a locomotive in Retro Western and they start moving, you can fling them
yeah, it's really
either
fun.
off the tracks or, as we managed to do one time, we got him back on the track.
Into the air.
Yeah,
It's really fun. I invented
into the air,
that.
off the track.
I invented that. I found it out, and I was like,
So we did this with Tumble, and basically we got him into that like little log area where like you can't really get in there unless you jump on one like the lanterns everywhere. Yeah, street lamps. And we got him in there, and he just looked like he landed upright as well as his tender. So he just looks like he was just placed there by like a kid. And then when Darkseid tried to fling me out,
you landed on a light pole.
you impaled me on a light pole. Or no, it was on the side.
No, the fence.
The fence. It was the fence that you impaled me on. You just impaled me on the fence, and it's just like, why?
yeah.
I like murder.
I was there. I remember Darkseid's head got flung like to outer space.
Just like the POV I got was amazing as well. Just seeing you outside the cab flipped over.
There's so many
That was
things.
peak.
I remember that one time where. Oh, you guys remember that one time that we actually recreated the Casey Jones crash and nothing happened at all?
Oh yeah.
Nothing.
We kept like
Nothing happened.
ramming into each other, and just nothing happened.
Yeah, like
It
cause the two because obviously the two Mastodons weigh more than a puny little 440 that can barely even pull itself.
Exactly. So I just kept ramming into them, and they just would not budge. Like, and it did nothing. It just would not do anything to them. So I was just like, come on now, come on. Oh, and then there's that one time in Retro Western that I vaporized Freeze.
There's so many times. I remember he gave because at the oil refinery there's this one little 440. It's teeny tiny, teeny weensy topaz. He gave him a haircut with the gun tender. I think that my Discord might have crashed. Flibbity flobbity, bro. Yeah, this is W first episode, not gonna lie. W first episode. I got disconnected in the middle of my sentence. How convenient is that? The audience are gonna hate my freaking video. I'm gonna have to cut this. I can't believe that would happen, bro.
There.
I got disconnected.
Yeah, like I said, one of us is gonna make a slip up.
I got disconnected for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, W first episode.
W first episode. Lovely. It's a slight technical difficulties. Do not expect this to be AAA best of the million subscriber YouTuber channel
Yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah, don't expect us to be Kimono Gaming, Obi, and Spy Cakes, bro.
Because we can't do that.
We don't have.
Oh, we
enough
were just about
funding.
to.
No.
We were just about to
We'll
say,
still start identity theft.
how do we we're our own like Komodo Gaming, Spy Cakes, and OB.
Yeah.
All right, so do we want to tell them about the time we got them on the Clifton Road, or not the Clifton Road, the Summit Road?
Oh yeah, this is another thing that I found out. So one time I was bored and I got Wesson and I switched the switch like right out in front of the engine spawns, you know, where the 4 locomotives spawn. And like right past the main switch where the tracks like go together, there's another switch into the yard. If you flip that against you, then you could just take yourself off the rails and become a traction engine.
Yeah, you could just go on the
Essentially,
road.
Yeah, just you should turn yourself into a traction engine now.
You know, and
So-
they're
so
actually
it's-
drivable, actually, kind of.
Yeah, you can try because like the way it works is that to not like collide with the road when you're going over it as a locomotive, the guide pins underneath the locomotives don't collide with the road. but the wheels do collide with the road, so you can drive on the road.
And
You
if
just take that opportunity to like take an engine and just you're now a drivable road engine.
and
The best engine to do it with is first Gremlin, and then you can use him to get other locomotives onto the road.
and then also
Something,
the locomotives have tank controls. They turn like really slowly, like tanks. It's really weird.
I know it's just kind of they're basically just cars, but like guided, basically.
Yeah, they're basically big steam cars.
But it's really funny. Though I don't think any of the tender engines do it, but you could turn it really easy with the tender.
Yeah, though it's like Polar Express logic.
I think we get El Won't there one time.
Oh yeah, we dragged El Won't from like literally Goose Creek all
Which
the
is-
way up there.
Which was
Which
my
I
job,
find it
by the
funny,
way.
like, Goose Creek is literally right underneath Summit, but you have to go the long way.
Yeah, you can't just climb up the mountain, bro. This is not
You have to go
Casey
the long
Jones.
way. You have to go the long way.
You can't just there's no elevators during this time, or was there?
It's literally 1860s, I believe.
No, I
1860.
thought it was 1820s.
Either that, because it just takes place in a steampunk. Well, it's mixed in with
West-
steampunk, pretty much.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was just Old
Want
West.
to talk about that one time you guys just couldn't catch me during a manhunt?
Which time? Because there's multiple times like that.
no. There's multiple of those times where you just absolutely juked the mess out of us.
It's just like the juking central.
And then
Just like somehow.
then I got my sixth sense, and then I was able to dox Boxwood on the map anywhere that he
I know,
went.
I know. It was just like. So you said he's probably at Clifton. I'm literally
Yeah.
entering Clifton.
And then I think during that one of those times, I was just like waiting at Clifton, like an officer on patrol.
And you let him go
And
right.
it-
Oh wait, I remember something. There was this
I
one
still
time.
I was
wait
actually
for him.
sitting there, like during that time, I was actually sitting there eating like a donut.
And then I go by you and I see, oh, there's a general in the shed. I think I was actually still using shout, actually.
There was one time where hold on.
Yeah, I think Renwick or during that
Oh
time.
no,
we were
no,
using
it was Renwick. It was
the most
definitely
recent
Renwick.
time, the most recent one.
Yeah, I used shout the first time I did it, and I got like screwed over by that one bridge in like it was Kenosha's, Kenosha's Pass, which is it's actually called Sidewinder Pass in
But
the
we
actual game, but we call it Kenosha's because funny.
There was this one time where I was running away from Dockside, and he was on Twitter looking at stuff that I cannot mention.
Yeah,
Oh
And
god!
I just went right by him.
like literally 2 feet next to him. Oh hi Dockside. Oh hi SCG.
And then
Wait SCG.
I literally
Showed
whistled.
y'all proof
I
what was
whistled
doing.
at him in his face. And he was just like, huh? Oh, well, anyways. Must have been the wind.
And then he does like that cartoon thing where he realizes, wait, what? It's like that one scene from Henry Stickmin where like Henry just like says, "Hey, open the gate," and the dude's like, "All right," opens the gate, and then he's like, "Wait." Oh gosh, the Dockside. Why?
You are.
Why?
This is why you can't.
I had
catch
nothing
us.
better to do, so I thought I
You
was.
were chasing us. What do you mean you have nothing
You
better
were
to do?
interacting with
What?
your best
I
friend,
waited.
bro.
Like I had my thing on like the glitch, and then I like waited until something happens, and then I multitask myself, hoping that would do something for me.
Oh
I
no!
wasn't. I didn't realize I was next to SCG.
I whistled at you.
Also-
You had your headphones on.
also-
and I
And
whistled.
besides, the entire time I forgot we were doing a manhunt.
Also, boys, do we want to talk about how we filled in that little like valley?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes,
shit.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
we did
So this
that,
all
huh?
started when Boxwood was taking a really long train with Wesson down from Summit, and
No, I don't think it was. It was either Weston or Gubinator.
no, it was Wesson. It was Wesson.
No.
I remember.
It was
Weston.
Weston.
Yeah.
And so I was taking like this really long PSR train that I had made from like Summit, I said, please don't get in my way. I'm going down the ice tracks. So SEG and Darkseid, their infinite wisdom, go down the ice tracks as well.
I derailed Darkseid. He gets caught.
With a shade. With a shade.
Yeah.
So basically, SEG was in the Shay, or as we call it, the Sniff.
The sneak.
And Darkseid was in Ridgeback, or Ruben Wells, as we'd like to call him. And basically, I think SEG decoupled at like a really bad time. He flips Darkseid over onto his roof, and then I clobber him with this massive train, and it just piles up.
Car after car.
Just super
Car after
up.
car. And then I slightly like fill in that like little like crevice where like the tracks go over and underneath each other, and then we're like, we should add more.
And Weston
and
gets
more.
absolutely buried.
Yeah, Weston got buried. So did
Actually,
Ridgeback.
We couldn't even find Weston by that point.
Wait, we couldn't find West. Right.
And then
We couldn't even find him. He's just gone.
I was trapped in where the tracks loop to the left at Deadman's. It was just a pile. You couldn't leave.
Yeah.
You literally couldn't leave. All tracks were blocked.
Every track was blocked. No way out.
The only way to get to Summit at that point would be to go through Kenosha's, and that still, how are you gonna get down the normal way? You can't get down unless you have Goobinator with the power of the jet engine from Thomas and Friends. You can't get down.
To the power of the
get
jet
up, you mean?
is wild.
No, you can't get down or up.
You have to like get over
true.
it.
It's just
Like take a cauldron and just get over it.
Yeah, you gotta use the hammer, bro. You gotta use the sword.
Also, boys, here's a question: should we touch on the fan-made lore we have for the thing, or should we just leave it?
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Let's
No,
not jump down that.
That should not be public information. That should not be public information.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cutting that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I just wanted to ask y'all before I
Also,
said anything.
Personally, my recording has been going on for 17 minutes now.
Let me check mine. I don't know how to check. Oh wait, yeah, 17 minutes as well. We about started at the same time.
It's gonna be a good episode.
Also, one time when Craig was still with us,
Yeah,
he's not dead. He just won't come back online for some reason.
he's
Craig,
just kinda
please come
gone.
back. Anyways, so one time we were in a game, and the admins were in there. And we saw Henry. There was an admin engine, and it was basically just Henry from the TVS Henry.
Yeah, Tom the Tank thing.
So what we did was we got into Renwick, and we just followed him all the way up the summit.
I wasn't there during that time, I believe.
I was there.
No, I don't think you were there.
I was there and
and
I
then-
exploded.
I think the only reason why is for other reasons that I'm not disclosing.
And then also, I have a screenshot of Casey rapidly approaching Renwick on the big curve bridge. I think that was also.
I'm in Casey.
Oh yeah, you were in Casey. And then hang on, I gotta share this because it's hard to describe in words to you two. I'll
describe it in words. Basically, Renwick's in the foreground, and Casey is plummeting off of Summit. I again was in Casey, plummeting off of Summit.
No, I think that was the other. How should we put this?
Fast.
Silly.
Oh yeah,
That was
let's not touch on that guy.
Basically, we all hate that person now.
Think of Tord from Eddsworld.
Yeah. Basically kind of that, but slightly worse as they have a lot of stuff about them.
We can't touch on that right now, but there's like a video that they made about it, so just go watch that. I'm not putting it in the link in the description, by the way. Just go find it yourself,
Yeah.
you lazy pieces of poop.
Yeah, but it's honestly, it's insane that we even let them into the group chat in the first place.
Oh, yeah, we run background checks now. Or now we
Pretty
do.
much.
Run background checks.
Run background checks.
Yeah. If you want to join, then that's too bad.
Oh yeah, and then one time I managed to put L Won't into the turntable pit to where he was perfectly facing upwards, but like slightly embedded into the turntable like Goose Creek.
Yeah, it was so good.
Also, it was these times were
Immaculate.
immaculate. Yes, good one, immaculate.
Yeah, they were so good that you could do a backflip and land it without breaking every single part of your spinal column. Oh, that screenshot! Oh no! Okay, so basically what he just sent is what we like to call the Renwick parasite.
So basically, let me explain. So for some reason, most of the Game Pass locals do not have a don't have like anything to keep you from spawning more of them inside of each other.
Yeah, so we use that as an advantage to like spawn multiple of them as we can.
First, I got 81.
And one of those times we did it with Goobinator, which crashed the server.
Yeah, it crashed the server.
First, when we made the Renwick parasite, I got 81, and I poked it, and 81 got sucked into it.
Yeah, 81 was getting eaten by the freaking parasite.
He was getting dragged.
Oh yeah, so there's also at
a screenshot.
At the like place where you can get the Gun Tender Game Pass in Retro Western, there's also a set of rules for the Gun Tender. But since no one really reads that, myself, I didn't realize that. And so when I actually saw the rules in the back in like the devlogs and stuff, I went back there and said, that sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Yep. I mean, he's not wrong.
Which is about
nobody even really uses
about half the.
I mean, nobody does not give a single damn about the rules. Like, let's be honest here.
Or the gun tenders.
Yeah.
We just derail each other using the switches. That's more effective and deadly.
and that's when you get the gun. Oh, remember that time like Dockside was running with like I think it was Progenitor.
Oh,
and I derailed him on that switch, and I came in with the gun tender.
I remember that.
I was crying. I was crying.
He blew the frick up, bro. I was
begging. I think I was begging.
I found him.
Please.
He was like, please.
Like, I was like that one kid who like cried screamed during Squid Game, like, please, shoot me, please. I'll give you $10.
I'll give you $10.
I was like that kid.
I'll give you $10.
I'll give you $10. No, get shot anyway.
Dude, he was over here like, please, Speed, I need this.
Oh my god.
One of these days, somebody's gonna illustrate this.
I know. Someday,
Adobe Illustrator.
Some way, somehow, they're gonna, yeah.
4 years from now, I bet somebody's gonna. Every single.
Do we want to talk about our multiple escapades in Morton and Bullworth?
Yes. I want to talk about the first one where. Oh no. Okay, let's talk about the time that you filled up the turntable with the box cabs.
Oh yeah, that time when I decided.
What did you do?
Basically, I made soup with the box cabs that are in the shed.
How come? Okay, I didn't know about this.
You weren't there.
So,
you were AFK that day.
I wasn't.
I think you were AFK that day.
You were traveling America like you always do.
Okay. I am a good traveler.
Welcome, traveler.
Welcome, traveler.
Anyways,
Or that one time that me and Dockside, Boxman wasn't there by the way, but me and Dockside were screwing around when the admins joined. We took the high hood and we swung it all around, stuck it in the ground somehow. I don't even know how.
You made a high hood tree.
Yeah, And then the freight cars were just in the air, by the way. And then the admin came by and I was like, "What the heck did
You
you
just
do?"
gotta let it grow.
Let it
Oh,
die.
oh,
You gotta let
boys.
the high hood tree grow.
Want to tell them about the time we did a manhunt? Like, I think Darkseid was the hunter.
No, it was Craig.
Oh, no,
It was Craig. It was Craig.
It's Craig.
Craig.
It was Craig.
Oh,
Craig,
yeah,
please come
Craig.
back, Craig.
Craig, you've
But,
been
like-
gone for this long already. Come back. Your
But, like,
literal
I had-
message was,
I went all the way to like the Summit mine at the mine at Summit. I got 2 like of the plows that what the locomotives have to protect myself from the locomotive that Craig had. I had the number 9 Colt, which is a small little 240 that we like to call Montezuma's.
While he was hiding there, by the way, I was hiding on the admin tracks, in Drywater, and I kept giving him really obvious hints like no ground, no ties, special Lacom toys. If you don't know what Lacom toys are, it's an inside joke. Yeah, it's really funny.
When one of our friends misspelled like locomotive one time to
Yeah.
Lacom toys.
Yeah.
yeah, he did.
So yeah, and then so I just hid in the abandoned mine tracks down by port, and I waited for him to come get me because I was giving hints to where I was. Craig was just like, "Where?"
Where are you? I literally said Drywater special tracks one time, and he was like, "What?"
What?
Like, bro.
Yeah. I don't know if Craig didn't just die like Casey did.
Yeah, Craig. Well, you see in the cartoon, you see Casey made it, but in real life, Casey got.
In real life, Casey just got. That actually hurt my ears.
How?
I like hit that perfect thing where the pressure wave is just like. Oh, so what time? This happened.
Let me see if I can.
Okay.
So-
how do I
so this was-
explain that?
I can.
So we
explain
were
it.
we were in Steven Steel. Basically, while like Silly was still in our like while we still had Silly. Well, we still had Silly when we didn't really know too much about them.
Yeah.
I was coming like down the tracks with like an extremely heavy like train of iron beams. Dockside was blocking the switch with a wooden beam train for one of the mines in Steven Steel, and I hit his train. It lifted me up off the tracks over to the second, over to the adjacent second line, and I managed to curve around to where I was perfectly facing towards like where Silly's locomotive was.
Like Polar Express Mountain, like snaking.
I like to think about like that locomotive knew something that we didn't know.
I know what you're hiding. I know what you're hiding. I know what you're hiding.
I didn't think of that before.
He gave us context.
It's just like it just derailed just so violently. What else should we tell? What else should we tell our viewers?
That one time that I used El Won and I threw him at somebody and killed them.
Oh yeah, I think you threw like El Won as like I forget who you threw El Won at, but it was just like
It was either
just
you or Craig.
something. It was either me or Craig, yeah. I think it might have been Craig, or like I just got clobbered by a dead locomotive.
He was
So we had this one other friend named Gabe.
Yeah.
And Gabe. He made me take an extremely long train of logs. Like seriously, of an extremely long one.
PSR.
And then when I get a PSR like level log train, when I get back to him, he's like, "You get a 7 out of 10." And Dockside another dude named Otto, you guys get a 10 out of 10 when they had derailed like 15 times.
Yeah.
I think he said like something like good teamwork and you guys make a good couple.
What?
Yeah, he said along the lines of that.
I'm gonna.
Even though by this point you all know I have a boyfriend by that point.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Me. I'm single. That's it. I like girls.
Anyways, what else should we tell them?
I like girls.
I like females.
That is not gonna go good.
I'm leaving
Watch,
that
that
in.
is not gonna go
I'm
soon.
leaving that in.
That is not gonna go.
I like girls. Oh, I know what else should we tell them? I killed Darkseid on Kenosha's once.
Oh yeah, you did.
Which time?
So I had which time?
Because
Oh.
there's multiple of those times. Where
No,
you
okay,
blew
let me
up on
explain this.
Kenosha.
Let me explain this. So he was in
So
Governator.
actually, I was okay. I should probably explain.
Yeah.
So I was in Governator. So Darkseid was in Manitoba, and I coupled up to him, and I was just like trying to keep him to where the avalanche would hit him, and he managed to derail himself somehow, and he was just on his side to where his wheels could barely touch the rails.
Like I was
And then-
panicking. I was panicking.
He was
praying that
panicking
the
so
avalanche
hard.
doesn't- Like praying that it doesn't come and hit me.
And then the siren started to go off. And then, oh no, avalanche.
Or this other time that I was alone with Boxwood, and I was passing through again the same avalanche area where Darkseid got absolutely folded. Like,
Oh yeah, that one. So I was in the Ghost Train. That's a Game Pass for when like Halloween comes around. I go up to SEG while he's like lagly making his way up Kenosha's, and like, ooh, you will die tonight. Ooh, and then like right as he's going underneath the avalanche part, the siren starts sounding,
you can guess what happened.
and he and Butch got turned into a tank engine.
And he lost his tender, and then the rest of my load flew down and probably derailed.
Also, I think another time, like when I passed you at that unfinished station, like you derailed on the switch that was set against you.
Wait, let me see which time you're talking about.
You were in Texas, and then you hit the switch after I had passed you by like that one station. That was before like the avalanche part.
Oh,
It
I
was so
remember now.
funny. And then after that, like I'm trying to remember if anything else happened to where I passed you and you just died.
Oh, there was that one time where I was just chilling, and then you passed me, and then I fell off of Summit, like all the way down. All the
Oh
way.
yeah, you did fall off of Summit.
All the way. My entire train. Or the
So anytime he sees me with the Ghost Train, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna die."
every single, and then there was this one time where he was in Renwick and I was in 81. I was running Caboose first. He grabs my train, and then somehow through sheer Roblox physics it derails, and I'm trying to yank it back on the rails and he's pulling against me. The tension causes it to drag me down into the depths of the ravine between Clifton that we call Casey's Pass.
Oh yeah. If you want to know the context about that, I think Craig, he was driving Casey Jones, like the fast one, and he just like fell off the rails and just crashed down. He just crashed down there.
The first part, I remember the first time that we called it Casey's Pass is when Boxwood was taking an extremely long mail train and then died.
Oh yeah, I did. That is what happened. Oh, by the way, I don't think you guys were here for this, but I took a train with El Wee Wee from Summit.
Yeah, we weren't there.
Oh, Lord.
But when was this?
It
When
was like
this actually?
I think it was only me and Craig and Call. I was just taking it. Oh no, it was you guys weren't here. I just was posting this in like the Retro Western server that before it got taken down. Yeah, basically I was taking someone gave me the idea to take a train with El Wee Wee, so I was like, bet. got some cars from port. I was taking them up to Summit.
Were you even able to move it?
I was.
Oh.
But though in this screenshot here, when I stopped, I couldn't move it, so I had to get get Gremlin to push the cars out. So I managed to get the train moving, and I think I derailed on Dead Man's.
No.
So that's basically the extent of what happened there.
Yeah, and there was this one time where I'm pretty sure Morton and Board. This is like a me and Craig story. I remember I flew like down a hill one time, and I hit. Actually, no, it was me and Cam. We were pulling like an extremely long passenger train, and I'm coming over here. Anyways, we were pulling an extremely long passenger train with my friend Can. Yeah, you guys should know who that is from my channel. Maybe not. Not sure if you guys you know about him. But anyways, so yeah, and we got stuck on a hill, and then with 50 and Jericho, we derailed. We got every other locomotive, and then eventually, like the couplings just snapped, and he flew all the way back down to the back of the yard at like the bottom, and hit a buffer, and he just died, bro.
Died. Oh yeah. Do you remember when this happened?
Let me.
Oh, so basically, you were taking a train with Pluto.
No, you were.
Was I? No, you were. You're in the cab.
Oh shoot, you're right.
You were.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I can see a Railroad Preserver avatar in that cab.
Yep.
So basically, he was in the cab of the locomotive, and then like he was going down Dead Man's, and he took the ice tracks. He like derails. He flips over, and he ends up blocking both lines at Dead Man's, having his locomotive flipped over on its roof inside the snow sheds at Dead Man's.
Yeah. Pluto took a very, very comfortable nap that day.
Was it the eternal sleep?
No, Pluto just got knocked into a coma. You know, normal Pluto things.
No, totally normal Pluto things.
Hardly normal. No, that's just normal. That's just an everyday life.
They should make.
That's just an everyday life.
They should make a locomotive.
Secret life of locomotives.
They should make a locomotive in Retro Western called Uranus.
Oh yeah,
make it a butt.
SCG.
What?
Remember that one time we got every single 440?
Yes, I do. It was a very grueling process.
Except for the Ghost Train, and except for, I think you could still get the version 1 of, I think it was Rudolph. You still can, you can't buy the Game Pass anywhere, but you can still, spawn it if you have the old Game Pass. But something I find really funny is that, we got every single 440 in the game. I think, our philosophy was we had to put, some of the special, one-offs in one track, the Game Passes in the other track.
And then,
the small...
And then some of the copies we just put on one track, and then the normies, we just were like, toss them over there, Ricky.
That's the moment there. One track just had, the entire, track was just completely taken up by 440s.
And there was also... The most prominent one that you could see was probably Casey, because, again, bright colors.
He's you don't say bright colors.
He's neon red, green, and beige, and yellow, bro.
Good lord.
Team, bro.
Oh yeah. The time that Craig got Baltic stuck in the ground.
I remember that. I was there. I watched him spawn Baltic, and he lagged for a second. I touched his Baltic, and then the next thing that you know, he's in the ground.
He's in the ground spazzing out, just having a very unfortunate time.
Smokebox first, in the ground, just suffocating down there, bro.
No, his tender was the only thing that was hanging out of the ground. Nothing else.
Yup, he was just in the ground. Baltic was under the map, probably like, ooh, so this is what the void looks like. Get me out, please.
so this is what the void looks like. Please save me.
Yeah, we ended up just nudging him until he fell out of the map.
It was just like Craig, how is your lag this bad to where you managed to do that?
Nowadays, my lag is probably worse.
Speaking of lag.
Oh.
So basically what happened was Craig had so I had Renwick with a 7-car-long passenger train, I think. Greg was behind me with Casey. I had to stop for a second, and since Renwick doesn't have a lot of tractive effort, I couldn't get moving fast enough. And then Craig comes behind me. He lags. He starts going through my train, like completely through it. He's like phasing through it, like that one ghost train from Ghostbusters.
You know, Rails
And then
Unlimited style.
Then finally, when his games were like then when his game finally realizes, oh, I should be colliding with this train, he gets pushed out. General flips over onto his head. Meanwhile, it's just resting on top of Renwick's cab. And Tender is just like, Renwick was not impressed.
Yep, that
The
was
death
the day.
of General.
General ended up dying that day.
General ended up dying that day. Sadly, no one gave a crap.
Besides
Sadly,
Topaz
no one gave
and
a crap.
Texas and Yona.
That day, Texas and Yona wept.
And Topaz exploded.
Again, hang on. Hey, hang on. I found another screenshot of Craig's lagginess.
Oh yeah, that one time
Somehow
he
he
got
got-
General went into the ground.
He got Yoda and General stuck in the ground.
It was a 2.
Craig is just Craig.
2 for 1, ground pounded.
2-1 ground pound. No.
Wait a minute.
2-1 ground pounded is crazy.
Ground pounded.
I like eating potatoes. Yum, yum, yum.
We can tell.
This is the part where the video starts to go off the rails. Haha, funny pun.
Yeah, the funny ha-ha pun. Please start laughing. Please laugh. Please laugh. Please
Now.
laugh.
We're not laughing.
You need to laugh now.
Can you be a
Pan, you need to get to.
Get to bed.
You need to get to summit.
You need to get the first go with the Western Mail.
And the many screenshots of like freaking yes, Craig
Flying Craig.
Flying Craig.
Basically, what
Flying
happens
Craig.
is that he gets disconnected from the game, and we just delete his locomotive while his character's still there, and he's just sitting in midair.
It's so funny to look at it. And then when he finally reconnects, he's like, "Hey, where's my locomotive?"
Just don't touch his floating body. Trust me, I've done it before, and it crashes your game.
It crashes your game.
Like my entire Roblox.
Also,
time.
the bane of my existence when I'm driving Renwick is
Switches.
always a misaligned switch.
Yeah, usually they're set by me.
Oh yeah, remember that one time that Topaz wouldn't load in and it just looked like his bar did a whole
Yeah, that time. I was trying to explain it earlier. Yeah, so basically Topaz's top wouldn't load in because I touched his boiler while I was spawning him, and it fell out of the map somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. It's also with the same thing with the side rods too. Sometimes if you're touching the side rods while they're spawning in, it breaks the rig and it spawns into where the side rods aren't in the cylinder.
Yeah, and then it looks like you're running a cab forward climax.
Cab forward.
Oh god, no, don't give Tomside ideas.
Thank you for giving
Oh.
me wonderful ideas. That's a
That one-
wonderful idea.
When you kept switching that one switch at the big curve bridge.
Yes, I
at
was
top
just
of
about to
Dead
get to that. That is Craig. Craig got Shao and he was taking an EMJS PSR, and this was like I was hidden, like down in a little dip at the switch at the top of Deadman's right before the trestle, and
You switched it, and you like managed to get it to where the cars would shove him off the track. He falls into the ravine, never to see the light of day again.
yeah, troublesome trucks type stuff, bro. Also, speaking of troublesome trucks, how can they push on flat grades?
That is actually a very good question. They don't have like motors. Are they like, dude? Can they like pull themselves? Like, can they use their suspension to like
That's not
hit forward?
that's not physically possible. This has become Train of Thought. Welcome to another Train of Thought video.
This has become a train of thought. Now that I think about it.
Actually,
Welcome to Locomotive of
No,
Thinking.
it's train of thought plus Komodo Gaming, Spy Kicks, and OB.
Welcome to Locomotive of Thinking.
Locomotive of thinking. Oh, guys, should we tell them about the time we triple headed from Summit with like?
did we ever tell you about the
time where we got
trained common toys and triple headed from Summit? Oh no, I don't think we did.
So I had this funny idea of getting like wheel arrangements going up. So I had a 440 SAG. You had like a 460, and then Dockside has a 480.
yeah, I had a giant
Specific-
mastodon.
Specifically, we had Gremlin from Summit, and then we had my boy Chevron from Goose Creek, and also 76 from Goose Creek in that order.
We originally had like I think it was you guys like were trying to get I'm trying to think who it was. Oh, it was Ranger. We were trying to get Ranger back on the track after like I had derailed him by accident.
I ended up actually
And
getting
then-
him on the tracks,
And then like afterwards I tried running away.
and we caught him, and then we triple headed all the way up to Summit. We got a bunch of boxcars, and we
Yeah.
went down, and then we got hit by avalanche, and then we threw ourselves off of the broken stop at Clifton, and
Yeah.
we died.
Yeah, we got killed.
Yeah, but we
Womp womp moment.
it was, yeah, Dockside was being a coward, and he jumped out of his cab instead of dying like a man.
Man, you should have died like a man. How dare you?
It was a IMAX film. I was the cameraman.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, that's true.
And then you got hit by an avalanche 30 minutes later. So I guess the cameraman
so
does die.
Here's a question, boys. Should we end it here?
Oh,
Yes,
wait,
just
wait,
ended
wait,
here.
wait. Let me see how long we've been recording for. Almost an hour. Yeah, I think it's good to end it here. You guys hit the like and subscribe button on our channels, or else I'm gonna go to your house and put a tarantula under your pillow.
No. You're thinking about this all wrong. We don't need to do that kind of stuff.
We
So
don't-
basically, like and subscribe, or we're gonna send freaking Casey to your wad.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video that I upload, which will be no videos that I upload because I have no ideas. Yeah.
Eat a Belgian waffle.
Go eat some blue cheese!